Hi guys, welcome to Life and Style-ish. I'm India. It's great to have you here for my final episode of 2020. Between January and March, things were pretty low-key, nothing major going on, at least the homestead. I was working, my son was working. It was our year anniversary being in our home. We had been here for a year and things were going really well. My son was doing, kind of pursuing his creative interests. He was still working at Starbucks. My mom kind of settled into the senior community here. She was going to the senior center, doing Pilates classes, doing her thing. So she was kind of, I think, really settling in to the community. I would have celebrated 5 years at my job in June of this year. So that was coming up. But yeah, not too much, as far as like the homestead, nothing really major going on. We had been hearing about coronavirus, and so we were a little bit concerned about that, obviously, but it was kind of something that was kind of far off and kind of more abstract than anything. And then February going into March was when I think people really started getting concerned. Lockdown orders started around early to mid-March. My job as well, they sent everyone home, and about midway through March, and then the end of March, I worked from home for about 10 days. I was employed at home. And then after about 10 days, my manager called and they said, yeah, that they were letting me go. They were laying me off. They said that they were probably going to call me back, but it ended up not happening. And they ended up just shutting down the office altogether. Probably right around April, I started gardening. I became basically a full-time gardener. And then I picked up bird watching. The previous owners had basically installed an orchard. We have fig trees, we have persimmon trees, we have peach trees, we have a wild pear tree. So they installed basically an entire orchard between the front and the backyard. And that drew a lot of pollinators, so I wanted sort of a pollinator garden. So I went from employed full-time to no job at all, sitting and watching birds. Spring into summer, was doing a lot of cooking, a lot of baking, spending time with my family because I was always at work. So being home and being able to spend time with them, that was really something that I was not expecting. Being home and actually getting to know them and spending time with them and just being able to do that because we didn't have a choice. Like I said, my son, he was leaving to go to work, which did worry me, and it still does. But, he had to do what he had to do. Yeah, kind of as summer turned into fall and I was uploading videos and I was putting the channel together and kind of getting into the groove of recording and all of that. Next thing I know, it was fall. Can't wait to do a tour with you guys next spring to show you what survived, maybe what didn't survive, what I could have done differently to take care of my plants. So I'm just trying to see where things are right now. I've made blueberry French toast. That came out really well. Apple turnovers and blueberry turnovers. I made persimmon tarts. I've made thumbprint cookies. I've made persimmon butter. It's like apple butter, but with persimmon. So, and I use those to make the thumbprint cookies. The summer turned into fall. My birthday came up. My birthday was in November. So same as the voting, and went ahead and voted, and my son voted for the first time. He was a first time voter, so he registered this year and he voted. That was exciting for both of us to vote together. And so yeah, we got our stickers and we took our picture and everything, so that was cool. We did that. And he got his driver's license. So he had a couple of firsts this year. So, you know, the uncertainty of it all has been it's been very difficult, and I try to balance that with, like I said, spending time with families, doing a Zoom call, doing a phone call or text message to friends, staying active on social media, but knowing when to take a break from things like that, social media or things like that when it becomes too much. I have family, friends, you guys, viewers, people online, and myself that have helped me get through it. And hopefully you have had people in your life that have helped you get through it. And I hope that I have helped in some small or large way get you through 2020, at least the second half, because the first half I didn't even have a YouTube channel. So hopefully I helped you get through the second half of 2020 and made you laugh a little bit, made you smile, made you think about made you think about things, made you want to improve your life, or inspired you to do, make a change or start something or revisit something that you previously loved. Hopefully I've done that. I would like to keep doing that into 2021. For right now, there are no changes that are going to be happening with my channel. I'm sticking to once a week, committing to that, regardless of whether I have a job or not, or at least until I have a job. Once I start working again, because I know eventually I will have, I'll get a job somewhere. We'll go from there. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, so that's all I have. See you guys in 2021. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. I don't know if we're still doing Hanukkah. If you are, happy Hanukkah. But yeah, if you don't celebrate anything, I don't know. Hopefully you are at home and you're staying safe. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys supporting me in 2020. I encourage you to support me. I invite you to support me in 2021. And I would love to know what you guys are working on. Email me. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook. I would love to support you guys in whatever you're doing, whether it's a small business, whether it's a YouTube channel, school, whatever it is. If you're starting a nonprofit, I would love to in my small way, promote it, or just support it however I can. So thanks so much, guys. I think I'm finally done saying goodbye, saying thank you. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in 2021. Bye-bye.